of these properties as a result of this judgment.
We're just reminded over and over again, Tim, that this essentially was a merchandising brand that evolved into a political brand predicated on that merchandising brand. It was always about the brand. But now they're inextricable, right? Something can't happen to one. You can't have something happen to the political brand without it having repercussions for the merchandising brand. You can't have something happen to the name itself without it having repercussions on the political side.
Yeah, I don't know how much his base cares anymore about his history as a businessman. You know, I think they see him, it's a cult. I think they see him as a sort of moat between woke liberalism and a racially diversifying United States and an oppressive government and foreign powers. And they see him first and foremost in that way. I do think he won't, you know, he himself is going to have real difficulty going out on the campaign trail and saying, I'm the entrepreneurial guru to the masses, when I'm actually a serial bankruptcy artist, which is what he went through in the 90s. He not only had 6 corporate bankruptcies, he came within a hair of going personally bankrupt. His siblings had to bail him out with money from his father's estate. And that was, at the time, it was this sort of searing event for him. He moved away from that when The Apprentice recreated him in the imagination of most American voters. But prior to that, he was seen as this sort of punchline to jokes about the excesses of the 1980s. And The Apprentice reinvented that. And now you see him descending again into the, my pockets are empty, I can't meet my bills. And I think for
I'm just
him,
like you.
Yeah, that's right.
Inflation has hit me hard, too.
Yeah, I can't pay my phone bill either. And I think that that's something he doesn't want personally, but I don't know how much that will matter to voters. Because I think at this point, his base, his core base is inured to any kind of, any kind of criticism of what he does or who he is. But again, they don't really matter in the general. I think there's a broad swath of independents. This kind of stuff does matter.
It does matter to them. That's exactly where I was going to go.